race fans, welcome to another night of touring car action on a Tuesday here on Just Another Sim Racer. We are live again on a Tuesday night as usual with touring cars, as I mentioned for the third time probably tonight and probably another time. We were racing a Honda at Daytona. That's right, people, the home of the Daytona 500 and Daytona 24 Hours, which you are going to see a lot of come a couple of weeks' time. That's right, people. This is all part of the build-up for the Daytona 24-hour event that is coming live to this channel in 2 weeks. Going to be eventful. It's going to be a big one. We hope anyway. We hope it's going to be a big one anyway. I hope it's going to be a big one. So, fingers crossed it all goes well. So, tonight, as I say, is touring cars. We're back in the Honda. The 8:45 race, which is about 20 minutes' time. And in a touring car challenge fixed event, which is a D class, and we should, I think we'll be decently competitive. It's not normally a successful track for me in the slow stuff, Daytona, slower cars, but I think we can be pretty competitive at this track tonight. So fingers crossed we can do some damage. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully we can do some damage. Just waiting for the session to start, which takes its time by the look of it, as usual, for Daytona. As mentioned on the stream on whenever it was, Friday night? Probably Friday night. Every stream last Friday, Thursday. We've got a new timings page, which is under stats. If you !live timing under the on the chat, it will take you straight to the stats page. And you can basically know if you like overlays, standings, positions, and all that kind of stuff. There's a bit more stats among you. If it's something you want to see, you can bring it up. It won't automatically revert back because I haven't bothered to set it up because I'm a lazy bastard right now. But because I'm still technically off work, kind of not off work. And then for the people who haven't been around on the stream the last few days, we are also going into league racing come Friday night, or Friday nights. Every other Friday night, starting from the 6th of January, we will be racing in the SRL, the Simulation Racing League's Touring Car Friday Night League. So that's going to be some good fun to go there, a completely new kind of environment for ourselves. I've been keen to do a league for a while. I found one, short chance of the guys in there, so we'll be jumping on board there, and hopefully I can get their stream feed, because it will be streaming live by someone else. Obviously my stream will be on for my car, but try and get a live stream into the race as well, which would be nice. Game on. If it's something that does come about. But welcome all as we head over to Daytona for the open practice. Evening, you mother trucking gorgeous person.
Yeah.
Oh God, I know. Excuse you. My volume sound alright. Headphones as well, yeah, probably. We are running telemetry on Garage 61.
New fastest lap for Corsair, 2 minutes.
Which I haven't worked out how to get into my own Discord feed yet, but we'll work that one out. Not that I need to go running stinty as well. What am I doing? Just checking my sound actually, because it sounds really quiet. That's alright. Okay, there we go. I am not bad, sir. As your first day back at the office. And all that shazzles. The knackers are out already.
Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour.
A lot of laps of this track in the coming weeks. We've done a fair lot of laps in the last couple of weeks with practicing. Might do a bit tonight.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
There we go.
3.
Back to reality.
Watch your speed. 9, 8, 7,
Slow
6,
there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Disengage limiter. The pit exit is clear. Push now.
I have done laps behind it before. 1:58.999 apparently. I'm not expected to be super quick at this track. You're on the back of a positive podium if you'd have joined into a rare Monday night stream. No, Monday morning stream it was yesterday, sorry. We had a third place in the IMSA race at Watkins Glen. It was an awesome race. Action packed all the way through 45 minutes of craziness. Should go out and just get a feel for pace and all that stuff. I haven't driven these since last Tuesday. There will be a slight change order. Normally I say we'll stream every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Oh, you bugger. That's got no grip. Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. When we're going to do the league race, so the first one's on the 6th, which is this Friday, which is like a media race, hashtag. So it's not an official race, but it's kind of a promo race for the league and get a stream on there and stuff. Get people interested in it. So we'll be doing that. So we're going to probably drop the Saturday stream, do Thursday, Friday. This week there will be no Thursday stream actually.
That's a new fastest.
As Mr. A. Hill
0.63
will be back in the rig, hunting down his. Oh my word! You got brake really early there. Hunting down his C license. Ah, it's all good, mate. It's all good, Ant. So we'll move. I'm supposed to be going to stream on Friday with a touring car, so we'll move Thursday's stream to Friday for touring cars, and then we'll put IMSA into the weekend slot this week. IMSA is at Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Circuit. So on screen there is a new stats screen. The cameras, just the iRacing viewpoint and all the various stuff that's running in the background. Bits and bobs about timings and head-to-heads and obviously. All that various shenanigans. But I haven't got the Discord voice media chat open. We have now. You're going to see a lot of this track.
Turn 2.
I've already seen an awful lot of this track.
P20.
Oh, shit. Tricky corner to get right. Front wheel drive car with no grip. It's amazing how different a track is in a car. You think you can take similar kind of lines, but you just can't. We are currently still sitting in the top 12 in our respective championships. In the touring cars. Oh, I'm not sure actually. The TOEC GR86 fucking pogo stick. Yo, JC! JH is in the house.
The leader's just done a 158.63.
That'll be gripping that here. We lost the camera. Might have done, not sure why though. Sit down. Lost the... Oh wow, we lost the cameras I think now, we'll sort that out in a second. Work in a minute ago.
21st. Your lap time was 2:03.00.
It's strange that I've lost those cameras. Nope.
Hi.
Hey, Jace.
Hello.
That was loud. Jace jumping in the old Discord, oh? I've now managed to sort out Discord controls on my Stream Deck. So I can mute it if I need to. It's going to be a tricky...
You ever did that, what was it,
9,
that
8,
little practice
7,
where you learn how to
6,
change drivers?
No, didn't try that yet.
2, 1.
Your exit is clear. Watch the wide
Only because Ant drove like an absolute numpty in his first Toyota race and
horseshoe.
had to work harder to get his license.
I kinda saw that. What happened? You wanna explain that?
He saw the red mist when people crashed in front of him on the pace lap, and then he just went hell for leather and ruffled a few feathers.
Where were they? Lime Rock?
Lime Rock, yeah.
Yeah, that's a crappy track.
It wasn't too bad actually, to be honest. There was only one bad race really, though. It all went tits up.
I can't.
He lost his head,
I
yeah.
can't really race there to save my life. It's that first little initial track that... not track, but that first little initial few turns, kind of...
It's your whole lap lost if you don't get your momentum through there. I mean, it took me 20 laps yesterday practicing just to beat the lap that he put in the first lap he drove on that track in anger. It's quite funny. He had some pace in it. Oh, come on, car. I don't get on with it. It's only the second time I drove that Toyota yesterday and I do not get on with it.
I did it. I did a VRS race, and it was like when it was in week 13 when it first came out, and I did it at VIR, and it sucked.
The leader has just done a 150.
I had pace in practice, but during the race, I couldn't do anything.
It's a tough one to drive in it. There's so much going on with the car. Well, don't brake there, you utter pleb.
P23.
It feels like the Mazda, but not at the same time.
Yeah.
Incident in turn 2.
It's a tricky one to get right.
Well, I'll still be in stream, but I'll be on ATS. I will pop in here through the stream.
No worries. No worries.
Later.
No worries. Catch you in a bit.
Yep.
I was about to
Have
say that.
fun. Good luck.
I also need it tonight. I'd say the second race was pretty sick to drive. Yeah, that was a 6 second race you put in yesterday, the other day.
Alright Kev, we need to watch these track limits.
Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. You had 2 good races off that, didn't you, actually? It's a long old track for a touring car races.
Oh, oops, sorry.
22nd place.
Oh, nearly broke you, didn't it? Nearly broke you. Doing 58's pretty quick there. Sneaky feeling the Honda is not the car. Not many Hondas in the practice. Everyone's back in the Hyundais. Well, we keep going in the Honda. We like the Honda. We drive it as a Type R.
Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
Well held through. What stop that was. As usual, we're live streaming on Twitch as well, people. You can jump over onto Twitch, follow, like, comment, do what you want to do over there. Say hi to everybody. We're live on there, just spreading our wings in the sim racing universe.
The leader has just done a 157.86. P21, good lap, that's your best in the session. You're currently 4.0 off the pace. That lap was a 201.90.
Second off that corner and so on. I will be racing the Honda in the new league. Oh god. That just makes it sound even more of a perverted channel if I tried. don't want it to be. Good thing about Daytona is I can rest my foot.
'17th place. That's your best lap in this session. That puts you 3.0 seconds off the leader's pace. You've just done a 2:00.8 seconds.
Got a break early about it, yeah. Oh, the race is just starting. It's not feeling confident.
There's an incident in turn 5.
Does not feel with confidence. 17th fastest though. Not massively quick, but I think we're going to be massively slow, hopefully. Need to find some time.
Game disconnected. Bye.
We're on the juice tonight. None of this fizzy stuff. I think I'm drinking enough of that. I had a bit of a dehydration over the last few days. I didn't really realise. I was like, oh, why does that hurt? Oh yeah, because I've barely been drinking much. Not good. Yeah, huge track for TCRS. I wanted a bit too much, but I do week before Daytona, the Raw before the 24, or whatever they call it. Which is the week before Daytona when I do TCRs, Mazdas, all that stuff. Cracking event when you get the Mazdas on Daytona. Man, they are in slipstream heaven all the way around. Hell of a race. If you look at, if you remember, if you haven't caught last year's highlights of the Mazda race at Daytona, amazing. The lower classes around this track are just phenomenal. It's such close racing. Hopefully it'll be like this in iRacing.
Hello. Game on. Watch your speed.
That's Hot Wheels delivery. Splits is 2.7k. Shit the bed. Week half 13.
7, 6,
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. There's an
Sign on
incident
this.
in International Horseshoe.
Just practicing for the race, you know.
It's a big split. I think it's going to be a very competitive split for us, unfortunately. Not usually a lot of people race combo because it's
Track temperature's falling. It's now
paid track.
2 Celsius.
God, it wants to turn out, isn't it? Okay. Qualifying time, this is going to be fun. Shall we open the betting up, folks? A little bit of time. Let's open the bet up. 2.7k. Quali. Moist. Really getting full moist already? God. You never go full moist. Come on. Thank you. Serves up the better for you folks. 4-minute timer. Starting now.
Watch your speed.
So we car 13. I think of 13 cars as well. So 13 or 14.
Nine, 8, 7.
The track
6,
temperature's decreasing.
5,
It's now 32 Celsius.
3, 2, 1, go.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Kev, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
I'm not going for iRating tonight with the safety rating. Safety rating's 3.08, so not expecting. Again, this is only a 15-minute race. Go on, bet 69 then. Minimum bet is. Did I set it to 70? Oh no, I did for the race, sorry. Oh yeah, it's all 69. I didn't save it for them, did I? Lucky sausage. Well, that wasn't off track. He's tired. 2 weeks off work almost, and he's tired. Come on, Carl. Downshifts. Vicious. I'm not expecting to get any big results here, to be honest. Especially that one last night, bloody hell. Nice. That was nice with it. I'm losing time on my optimal time, which is a split on the screen, but that is because of setups. Probably nailed up a 158 or something on an open setup.
10th position. Your last lap time was at 2:00.3.
.11 fastest, so 2 minutes, 0.2, which isn't too bad actually, for me.
The leader has just done a 158.00. The guy ahead's lap time is a 2:00.1.
Bit sluggish through there. Got to get that first turn perfect to get the run through. It's probably be a slower lap actually in my last one because of that bus stop. It was slightly quicker, I think. Slightly quicker, I think it was. By 0.2 of a second. 0.02 of a second. Yeah, 14 cars, so yeah. As good as a slower. Oh, 57. Barretto's ridiculously fast. Kazon's fast, I've come across him before. Alex Williams, I want to say I met him before, he's really fast. Samuel Hooper, always quick. Some fast guys in this race. God, I have some issues, aren't I? Send me your help, people. We're definitely going to be 11th to 15th, so we can't be any less than that. Was it 11th to 15th? Yeah.
That's the end of the session. P13.
There we go, 11th to 15th. No one bet on that. Well,
It's time to join the grid.
it was 15 cars in the field. Reset it up. Got a race bit. Which was an easy way of doing this. I might look at a different provider maybe if I can. Race timer is go. Oh, how does it work? Amazing. One button. Okay. Looking at about 10.4 laps.
The track temp is 33. The air temp is 26 Celsius. 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. P13. Green, green, green.
Someone's off.
On your left, hold your line, 3 wide, you're on the right, clear left, car left, hold your line, clear left.
Nice one, Kev. Good start.
Wasn't a bad little start, that one. Made up a few places already. Well, for people's accidents. It's off track. We're just holding on to the limit there. Turn one's always going to be tricky.
E9.
Super slide. It's a tricky corner in this car.
Right side, hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Slightly hot tyres, which won't have helped you there.
On your right, hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Sector 1 time is good.
That's what he was trying to do there. That'll take it. Not paying attention, Kev, you just veer to the left. Like a crazy fool. These guys are going to be in my draft all the way through, aren't they? Pretty much.
The leader's just done a 157.88.
On your right, hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 3.1.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
I haven't got enough confidence that turn 1 yet. I need to find a good line through there in this car.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Hello.
Clear right.
Okay, Kev, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
It was a bit rude, wasn't it? Just door slammed me.
1 is 3.0 seconds off the pace.
Gave him a cheeky flash from my headlights as he went past.
The gap to Wagner ahead is now 0.8.
Better through where that was. Pulling away from the guy behind, which is nice. These guys are getting messy. You can see it happening.
B12, that was a 2:00.9. Okay, Kev, the next car is Wagner. The gap to Kraus behind is now 1.1. Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace. Okay, Kev.
Car right, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Still there, still there. Hold your line, hold your line. Still there, clear right.
Nice pass.
Wasn't a nice pass, was it?
Alright, Kev. Hold your nerve.
I'll take that.
Smooth. No mistakes.
I hate doing that into the bus stop there as well. A good run down the straight for these two boys as well. These two are battling hard. Maybe I need to be shallower on that corner for me.
6-2.
Pulling away from the guy behind all of a sudden. It's all about momentum and it's trying to get that last sector is so important.
P11. That last lap was a 1:59.85.
59.8. I'll take that.
Okay, Kev, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.9.
Oh, he's gone. Mr. Wagner. There's a rally across Daytona. Oh, bad. Bad corner that was, Kev. A remarkably clean race so far.
Kraus behind is now 0.8.
So much more speed than after there. Fucking filthy mark on the screen on the left. Annoying.
Okay, Kev, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Incident in turn 1. That's your quickest lap in this session. You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Yes, a lot earlier. Nice. 59.3, even faster. I'll take it. Got a second off our time, which I'll take. Wagner and Kraus are side by side into the kink. Never a good position to be in. Kraus held his position.
Okay, Kev, you've got half your fuel left.
Wagner's dropping back again. And probably just in the draft of the guys in front. Kraus is just falling back a touch. I think I'll get a much better drive out of turn 4, whatever it's called, that one. The 4th hairpin. Nice. Such a better drive.
Okay, Kev, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Matching the pace of pretty much everyone in front of me, which is nice.
The gap to Kraus.
So, just finding our rhythm now.
8.
And so everyone else is driving a pretty similar kind of pace as well, which doesn't help me, but Nishikubo is trying on sellers again.
That lap was a 1:59.01. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
59 flat, moist. I go stupidly deep.
Defend hard, make them work for it. They're quicker than us entering turn 5. Push now, the guy behind is catching.
Carl's got it back.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
These two are battling hard as well. 2 behind us. Giving it everything. Well, it's not enough track. Thank God. That was good. I felt it was close.
B11, 1 more lap to go. Your lap times are improving.
Fuck that.
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
Did 58.8 that last lap. Take it. We got a much better drive out of that corner there than Kraus behind us. Much better drive. He's going defensive early there.
Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace.
We're going to be fine here. Position over the line. Tight old finish that was.
I think P2's binned it in
Bella
turn 1.
Nicola, bella gara.
Oh, I think Nishikubo got...
Bella gara.
B11, okay, we're done.
Race that was a fun race actually. We probably lost a little bit of we'll lose a little bit of iRacing for that. That was fun. That was fun. It's a good battle going into the final. This one here. Such a good drive at that chicane when at the bus stop. It's chopper mode. See the closing speed I managed to get on them was just pretty crazy for me. Little Honda's got some power behind it in the slipstream. it appears. We kind of got a line right through the bus stops now. It would benefit a 2-car draft there when they're running close together. I wonder if I could do anything different here, because I had the run on them, and I would have gone past them if I'd had a clean run through. Obviously, they're fighting each other, so that's fair enough. I could have gone through the gap, but then it's sensible not to go through the gap. I'm early on the brakes for that corner, aren't I? Really early. It was a good race though, I enjoyed that. That's how you do it.
Game disconnected. Bye.
Hoist. I enjoyed that. It was a good race. Did I get some points? I think I might. I think Anthony got the winning position. I mean, she was it 11th I finished in the end? Or was it 12th? I remember now. I think it was 11th. In the old betting, the old betteroo. It was 11th. Rather Mr. Hill. Pick your winner. Oh, there you go. Well done, sir. Save that as the race back because I need to update it. Do you update it? Yes, I do. Dee 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 dee. 750. 75. Quality. Save. Yeah, it was good fun. I also enjoyed that. So we gained 004 on the iRacing and lost only 12. I mean, pretty much top split race. It was 2 splits. So 1660, around 1670 was Paul Krause, the guy behind me. So it was probably the boundary in terms of where it fell. Yeah, got it right up. People on the Wagner dropped down to fell out of contention right in there. No, that was. He came finished behind Paul. I wonder if he had a penalty. Yeah, he might have actually had a drive through or something. Off track or something stupid like that. Not so, he has as well. So I was really feeling like I was only 12th in that race, you know. I don't know. Oh, we finished 11th. I'll take it. I'm pretty sure you folks would take it as well. Good race. Good race. Alright, so more of the same coming up. The open race. It's the 30-minute race at Daytona. Coming up in a short moment, in about half an hour. We're going to jump out there, get some practice on the board, with the setup on the car. Provided by Craig Setup Shop. Just remind me. While that's loading. Is there any special events ones that's been uploaded recently? Probably not. Let's search one. Not easily. Oh, let's get a session joining while I'm faffing around in here. Filter. Track. Daytona. Nothing on there. Let's keep searching. Still searching. No. These are short ones. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just wait for the sim to get up and running. So we've got a few moments' time. Mustang. Ouch. And a little massage.
Hello, game on.
Hello, game on. Oh, we did race there last season. I feel like I'm quicker though. I feel like I'm quicker in this format. Let's go. So we'll do a quick. What we've got 25 minutes of the race session starts. So we'll do 15 minutes on the race setup to see how we feel on that. And then we'll run from there, really. Fair few people in this practice session, feels like.
Watch your speed.
Watch your speed.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hardest part of the track.
1.
Leaving the pits.
Clear on pit exit. Fastest lap for Da Silva, 157.72.
That's silver. Wow. Cold tires through the kink. Not fun.
Watch your speed.
Watch your speed.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. New fastest lap for Da Silva, 157.43.
We'll do some dissimilar to the times they were running in the fixed one. Understeer essential.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Just slow down the run.
Sector 1 is 2.3 off the pace.
So it's a little more slippery in the turns. Well, it feels more slippery in the turns anyway. Too soon.
Incident in, bus stop. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace. You need to slow down and give back some time.
Slow down, clearing.
13th place.
Car left, clear left.
Raggedy under braking for some reason.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. P15, You're now 5.8 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 4.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. There's an incident in Turn 5. We think it might be Nielsen. Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
First corner again is my kryptonite.
Sector 2 is 0.43 off the pace. Incident in Turn 1. P5, good lap. That's your quickest so far. That puts you 2.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.28 off the pace.
We'll be on exit there.
On your left, hold your line, still there, hold your line, hold your line, hold your line, still there, hold your line, hold your line, hold your line, still there, clear left.
P4, that's your quickest lap. You're currently 1.5 seconds off the pace. You've just done a...
Left side, clear left.
This lap won't count, you've cut the track.
.797. I'll take that.
Incident in Turn 7. car in front has just done a 158.75.
On your left, still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Got to be on the inside, you're on that corner, aren't you?
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Pretend it's the last lap, Will. Pretend it is.
Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
B6.
Left side. Clear left.
No, it isn't a race, but it was actually a good battle practice. Here we come again.
Okay, Kev, we need to watch the track limits.
And we cut a corner slightly on turn in.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Corking move that was.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Clear left.
It's a good little throw about there, wasn't it? So I need to break it in a best straight line better than I for that corner. Right, let's go and load the race set up on there. For the quality setup. What's that on? Just see how that feels first. Get out there and do a quick blast around.
Watch your speed. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Hello?
Incident in, turn 6.
Bit loose that was. Bit loosey goosey. Slid through. Never slowed down, that wasn't.
Gonna invalidate this lap. Track limits.
What if that one's a bit more slippier, it feels like. That looked like a nice line through there, but just didn't get that second part of the corner hooked up, did it? race session starting, folks. Don't wish ourselves luck. Because I think we're going to need it. Again. We'll get the
Game disconnected. Bye.
we'll get the betting open and ready. Qualifying betting anyway. Hopefully it won't put us in a stupidly high split. But who knows, it might do.
Hello. Game on.
Hello. The split to go up on the screen, boys and girls. 2.2. That's a bit lower than the last one. Right, place your bets. 2.2k. We are car number 10 or 17. Moist. Quality. I think the quality one's got some pace there for the second lap. If we get that first lap proper hooked up, it could be good. Set up I've got some fancy iRacing Stream Deck buttons on my Stream Deck. So I haven't tried it. So, my pants are not brown.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 30
Fitting.
Celsius.
Go. Waste. That should be my pants are now brown, shouldn't it? Should probably get a new toy. I should be saying my pants are now brown, not brown. So we do it late at night. So qualifying to start. We'll get it underway in a second. Quality setups on.
Watch your speed.
Watch your speed. Long old pit lane exit here. Daytona. Used to be up until 2020.
8,
The pit lane's been ended earlier before this corner.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. We have 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Betting is open, folks. Bet on qualifying position. Exclamation mark bet followed by the option that you want to do, followed by the amount that you want to bet. Do not use the brackets. It will not work if we use the brackets.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
Might need a little lift in there.
Activate limiter, box in 17.
Shit.
Watch your
720 feet.
Bugger. Just overcooked it on pit entry. Oh,
9, 8,
such an easy
7,
thing to do.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
One more lap here. Going from with this. First corner of Daytona is and will remain a bitch for life. Gotta get this lap right. Oh, so deep. Too deep.
Fastest lap for Da Silva, 1:57.30.
We're in 58.5-ish over the line, 58.6. 59.5, not 58. 80th place, that's not too bad. Oh Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Just an Average Sim Racer. You are watching me attempt Daytona in touring cars, which is going steady. We had a road race this evening with the fixed top split race. We came in 11th out of 15. Doesn't sound that great, but we exceeded our car number, which is always a positive for me. And then we're doing the open race, which is half an hour on the open setups. Again, I think it's top split. It's a 2.2k split. So I'm guessing it is a topper. Not 100% sure. So welcome along and join on for the ride, and we'll see what we can do for this race. Who the dingle dangle devil knows? The camera's probably way off there. You can interact with the stream !commands. There's even a list of commands that you can play around with. It will automatically change some things on the screen. It might not. But more than have a tinker, have a play. See what catches right. And if you are liking what you see, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe on the usual channels. We are live on Twitch as well as YouTube.
The session P9.
Race betting is underway. So you can, if you really want to bet on where you think I'll qualify or race. Sorry, it was qualifying. Exclamation mark bet followed by the option on the screen when it comes up. Followed by the amount that you want to do. Don't use exclamation marks. Sorry, don't use the brackets. Exclamation mark bet followed by the option, followed by how much you want to bet. But do not use the brackets. Race setup is on. Really up. Standing start in these cars, just remember that. Is it standing start? It is. No pit stops required. No tyres required. Usually our standing starts are pretty decent. It's nice to know there is another Honda further up the field. Here we go.
Minutes. The track temp
grid
31. The air temp is 26 Celsius. Go!
Good launch. Looking for the dive bomb now, isn't he? If you like something good happening on the screen, exclamation mark moist will trigger a race replay.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Race down to the bus stop for the first time. A 30-minute race. Here we go. Definitely in with the big boys looking at the iRatings above me.
There's an incident.
2 cars off.
It looks like that's silver.
Freebie Central. Those two guys are pushing each other hard up front there. Ethan in third. Oh!
You are an absolute bloody moron.
That's put it politely, mate. That was absolutely shocking from that guy who just took you out.
P4.
Like, mate, I get bottom drafting, but at some point you have to back off. I'm literally still flat out. I couldn't do anything.
These cars aren't exactly built for bump drafting either.
No, unless you're an actual cup car, don't bump draft.
Sector 1 is quick.
Did you get any damage from it?
I have no idea, I haven't, unless someone can tell me. It just found out, I just kept my foot planted and it split up, it didn't hit any walls.
Sector 2 time is okay.
I'm looking for that chap. He was proper punted out there, wasn't he? See what could happen as well. A long way back.
The car ahead has just done a 157.52. That lap time was 159.02. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Come on,
that was
get away.
corner one. It's such a wide run up here. You know you can get away with having a mistake, but it's just a tricky one to get right for me. It's fine in the BMW, ironically. When I was practicing that the other day. On this track, the V8. Whee!
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Nice save, Patrick.
Still there. Stay right.
Sector 1 is 2.8 off the pace. Well done, Kev. Great move. Keep it up. Alright, Kev. Don't let this guy distract you.
That was nice. Through the bus stop. I think I pulled away from him as well a little bit.
Cardoso is now leading.
It's pretty close to those three up front there.
That's a new fastest lap for Cardoso, 157.49.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Nope.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, stay with him. P5. You've just done a 159.78. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Evan's going to be the next one to come up behind me quite quickly. I know he's got some pace, so... Tyres felt pretty good in that first practice session I did before this one started, so not like I'm struggling for tyres at the end of the stint, I don't think. Ooh. Because you got to slow down for that.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Might do, you know.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. Fucking come on, you nailed him. The gap behind is now.
Yeah, to slow down, isn't he?
Well done, Kev. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P4. The guy ahead is Cardoso.
Ooh, on to Faulkner. Cardoso on off track as well. He's dropped back a bit. All three of them are battling pretty close.
Hey Pedro, if there was contact, I wasn't
Sector 1
trying
is
to run off the road
1.3 off the
sorry
pace.
if that's the case.
He's so much quicker through the bus stop, isn't he?
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. The gap to base behind is now 0.6. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace. Alright Kev, ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits.
On your left, hold your line, still there, clear left.
P5. Come on Kev, don't panic, we'll get him back. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Okay Kev, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. You're halfway home, your fuel is fine.
Settle down in the draft now. 15 minutes in. Off track for that one. That's very rude.
Okay Kev, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Mr. Honkrat 37, we're racing the Honda Civic Type R TCR and Daytona Road Circuit, Daytona Road Course. So top split, 30-minute open touring car challenge race. Bonkers. Been a good race so far. We're in 5th at the moment. In front of me is at least double my iRating. Taking advantage of the free drafting from him.
Okay Kev, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
He's not holding me up, he's faster than me.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace. Come on, just fucking send it.
I will not fucking send it, Jim. He is faster than me.
Okay Kev, stay close.
I'm only keeping up because of the draft. That's what Daytona offers. As long as you stay close to the guy in front, you've got a nice bit of draft to play with. That was nice, Rita. Went for a lovely line there.
Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. That's a new fastest lap for Cardoso, 157.18. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. Alright Kev, that's good consistency, keep it up. You've used half your fuel. The gap to base ahead is now 0.9.
Base. Should be in the top 4, blasting those sides. It was bump drafted out of the way. Dropping me a touch now.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
He's giving me some good towage. I'll give him that though. Top 2 is still separated by less than a second. Third is hanging on tight.
The gap to base in front is now 0.8. To go, that's 10 minutes left. That's your fastest lap.
.58 639. It's a much wider line for him. I'll go narrower.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
Patrick's putting some similar laps behind us without our draft, so he's doing alright. A bit sluggish here on entrance.
The gap to base ahead is now 1.0 seconds. P5. Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace.
Good save, Ethan.
Yep, I'm being distracted by people in Discord.
The gap to base in front is now 0.6.
Just
Okay,
getting a little bit there.
you need to pass this track, you're losing too much time.
Sliding through there.
Stay close, see if we can unsettle him.
Six minutes remaining. Time for maybe 3 laps, maybe? We shall find out. It will be 3 laps, actually, won't it?
Okay, Kev, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Your lap time was at 1:59.72.
Too much slide there, Kev. I think Peter's got some tyre life there.
The gap to base ahead is now 1.0.
Leaders are back as a threesome.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
You get one Peter now and Patrick.
Okay, Kev, you're reeling base in. The gap is now 0.6.
Should go for a slow down there.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
Maybe I didn't give him a slow down because he was catching up well there. That's good. That tyre's just giving away there, wasn't it? Both of us.
Sector 1 is 1.6, off the pace.
No doubt, probably the best I've taken all race. I'm saying something.
The gap to base ahead is now 1.5. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I was just hanging on a little bit there. Just hanging on. He's just got the run on me now, hasn't he? Cody's in the lead now.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace.
Better. Two more laps, at least. The leader's just gone over the line.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 3.
Now or never. The pace is good. Oh, Peter, what are you doing there?
What are we doing, guys?
Shh.
Are you waiting for me? They're trying. I really have not done enough practice to get something done yet. Nothing. I've just been busy with other stuff.
Oh. So much quicker for the bus stop than I am. White flag, white flag.
One more lap to go. Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace.
I'll slide there into the that corner. Not intentional.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace. Alright Kev, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, I think I'm just going to quite got the runners there.
The gap is now 0.39. Looks like P3's gone off in turn 1.
I'll take that. 5th place, hot split.
P5. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Thanks for the race, guys. Nice to have some company.
Purpose. Let me go back and look at it. I'm not doing anything on purpose. I promise.
You change your line. I don't tell you if it's purpose or not. But when you brake, you can change your line, and you change. And my car is on the inside, so.
Listen to the on-track drama.
But, you are wrong, man.
Hey, I'm looking at the incident right now. I'm braking, and you're not alongside me. So I don't want to hear it. I'm not swerving or anything like that.
It's not for me. It's for Peter.
Put your nose up there. There's plenty of room for you to back out of as well. If you're going to go 3 wide through that turn, that's a great idea.
Okay. You think you are correct, right? Okay. Nothing more to tell with you.
I could say the same thing about you. You think you're correct. Haha, okay, nothing left to tell me about you.
Man, you are wrong. See the replay. See the replay. You change your line when you brake. It's wrong. What's the point? I don't know. I don't know.
I love listening to banter like this.
For me, it's okay. I have no problem.
If you have no problem, then why are you still talking?
Because you are wrong. You don't ask excuses for to Pedro.
I'm looking at the replay right now. I'm watching the braking. I brake. I understand. I'm going to the right of the other car. I'm not turning aggressively. And also the track turns right. You're braking like in a straight line towards us. So. I would say you're also carrying way too much speed for that braking zone. So I don't know what to tell you. In the end, you hit me from behind, which I understand your point of view. I understand it. I don't agree with it. But you come in with a lot of speed and you hit me from behind. I'm not doing any aggressive maneuvers, inside, outside, whatever. It's not aggressive driving. I'm not doing anything unpredictable.
Well, this is brilliant. Oh well, that was the end of that. That was it. Okay, so we'll quit out that one. They left it there, just like that.
Game disconnected. Bye.
Okay, so we'll take 5th place in top split. Not too bad. Two shabby races so far. Big game, 1990 on iRacing, 60 on that race. Very nice. 321. Now on a safety rating, positive night in a car. Positive night. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. So we'll do one more race tonight, which will be the 11 UK time. So that's in just over 10 minutes, which will be another fixed race one. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice. I do love hearing other people's banter as such. Not even banter, but just people going, oh, you don't do that to me. So we'll continue a good lap time set recently on this track in the Garage 61 lot. Bom, 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 bom. Bom, 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 bom. Pissing down outside here. Just have a window open. It's obviously winter to have a window open. It's cool. Get some fresh air in the steam. That's what I'll do. I don't know. Right. So welcome to the stream. If you're watching this for the first time, you can also find us on Discord, Discord in the chat. It will show up at some point as well with a link to it. But you're welcome to come by and join Discord. We have a live. You can join into the chat live during the race if you want to. There's always something going on. A bit of a quiet one tonight with the monster all falling asleep, which means Anthony loses around 2,500 nuggets each time he falls asleep during stream, which is another one. And Jason's off playing ATS away, the two main mods, who's swing on by, who will also be racing the Daytona 24-hour race coming up at the end of January, in 2 weeks' time to be precise. 2 weeks on Friday. So come along and join us for a 24-hour stream-ish. Oh, hello, Jace. Speak of the devil. So come along and join us on the 20th of January, 21st of January for 24 hours of Daytona. How's your ATS going?
If I would stop wrecking, or AI wrecking me.
You got pro mods, haven't you? You doing it with pro mods on?
I got Pro Mods, Alaska, Reforma, Great America.
You got like
I run 100 mods.
You got like
Every single profile.
You got like all the traffic density turned right up.
I don't know. I don't think that's in ATS. It's only ETS.
It'd be I don't know if there's a mod for it or not on ATS. I'm surprised there isn't. Okay. I just had to have a spin on ETS yesterday for the first time since April, I think it was. And I forgot I had all the traffic turned up. I was like, oh my god, where's all this traffic come from? I had to reinstall Pro Mods as well because it obviously updated about 6 times since then. So nice little drive around, relax.
And if you were to get ATS right now and get in there, your game does not look like mine.
I can imagine.
I've got level of detail. Hope everything's on ultra.
Oh, mine's always on ultra. Mine is.
Once I get the new CPU, I can start putting my scaling up at like 400.
That's the big difference, is that view distance, isn't it? Yeah. And also,
Hello. Game on.
Audrey's back. Come on, Audrey. Did you see much of that last race, Chase, or not?
Apparently I had my stream paused.
Disgusting. I came 5th in top split. The 30-minute race.
I heard the end of it, those two guys having it out.
Oh, that's brilliant, that was. I mean, I didn't see any of it myself, but I know one of them got pushed off the track earlier on in the race. I think
and I got some sad news.
What's that?
I took my iRacing folder that had all my setups, my paints, everything, and put it on my D drive, and all of my replays got deleted.
Oops.
Every last one of them.
How many replays did you have?
I have a backup. So, I'm gonna try taking the backup, copying all... But this is the thing that's kind of messing with my head. In the files, they're all in there. But when I go into iRacing, they're not in there.
Strange. I don't exactly have an answer for that. Where's that? Share camera. Yeah. I was overheating my phone.
Whoops.
No. Share camera. There we go. Back camera. There will be. Start. There we go.
Oh. And you know how like the SCS rain looks like crap?
Yeah.
My rain looks real.
It's not something you can turn a bit more, is it?
Actually, a mod.
A mod? Mod rain?
Huh?
Well, mod rain?
No, the mod that I use to make the rain look real. ATS Brutal Graphics by Kaz, I think.
ATS Brutal Graphics. Wow.
And when it rains, like in a thunderstorm, it rains.
Okay.
But when the sun is like right below the mountains, it looks beautiful.
Ooh. Sounds one to have a look at some point. Is it on ETS as well, do you know? Is it,
No idea.
No. You don't know and do ETS as much, do you?
The leader has just done a 158.34.
Oh. Right, there we go.
Watch the speed.
Who you laughed at?
Just one of the Discords, the ATS Discord I'm in. I'm in here and talking on the CB.
8, 7,
and he's like,
6,
how come I see your name in the
5,
convoy but not in the lobby?
3,
So they come up talking about iRacing, buddy. And then he goes,
I need a positive race here.
Looks like the leader has gone off in turn 6.
this is another 30-minute race.
This is a 15-minute one. Oh shit, what are you parked there for?
As he can.
Cheeky 15 minutes at the last one of the night, he says. Believe that when I do it. Anthony's back in the rig on Thursday night. Pushing for that C licence. He might need 2 more nights, I think.
Did Ant not fall asleep?
Oh, he's fallen asleep tonight, definitely. Oh my word. Fucking hell.
What, did you lose your C license?
No, he did. He never got it. Because he had a bad race, he knocked him back a bit. So he's got to work a little bit harder to get his C license up, because he went backwards as soon as he got his D. So he went from 267 to his I rating down to I think 240 something, 250.
Whoops. Kids, don't eat food and drive at the same time. It does not work.
No. Vouch for that.
I just slept. What the heck?
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
I'm back. Again.
Quick. I don't think I've got any mods installed for ATS 2. Or ATS, sorry.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Now, they've said that they're gonna update the software that they use for to make the games.
Or the game engine.
The game engine, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna update it next year. They say. Because it came out in 2010 and it updated. It was updated in 2016.
When you think about it, it's an older game engine than what iRacing's running off. Sorry, a younger one than what iRacing's running off. iRacing was first built in 2007, 2008.
I thought it was first built in 19 something.
No, not that early. It was based, well, originally, well, they took it off NASCAR Racing, whatever it was, 2003. Originally off that, but they rebuilt that from scratch, but taking elements of it into iRacing's engine as such. But I know what else it means. That means why you can run on so many different computers easily as well, without having to be kicked off all the time, basically. Because people have got, basically, you always keep your user base. You have to upgrade computers all the time. That's kind of why ETS, and now obviously now ATS has been so successful, because you can play it on a potato almost. Yeah, you can turn your graphics down, but for that easy experience, you can just turn all down and get on with it, innit?
No, they also said that they're going to implement it where you can't run it on a potato anymore.
I can kind of understand that, because there's going to be a point where hardware can't be supported, and general coding, that's down to an OS integration as well. So the OS will not be able to play older or use older equipment and things like that. So realistically, it's bringing it more, modernising it, which makes more sense. So, yeah, people really shouldn't be playing on things that are 10, 12 years old.
Hello, game on.
No one's going to get anything that good out of that. Why would you play a game that is 10, 12 years old and not playing it to what it should be? I mean, yes, PC game is expensive, no doubt about that. But there's also a limit. I think, you buy a new game now, it's meant to be played on latest gen equipment, So, interesting to see what I do. 2.3k strength for field. I'll take that. Better than the first race. Let's get the betting open for that one. God, have you
Popped up on my Facebook today that last year, we had 13 inches of snow.
Wow. At the moment in Europe, we are going through apparently a heat wave. The ski slopes had plus 20 degrees Celsius across most of the slopes in Central Europe. They have no snow.
Just decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
This time of year is unheard of, apparently, to have no snow like this. So
Yep.
it's a bit of a funny one going on. Oh, qualifying started.
Watch your speed.
Here we go. Car 15. Oh, God. Car 15. Strength of field of 2.3. That doesn't bode well for me. Do you have this Daytona airport that's next to the track? It must be the busiest airport in the world. There's always a plane landing every time you go around.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I can't believe that they implemented that.
Exit is clear.
What? The airport?
Okay, Kevin,
Yeah.
we've got...
You got to. It's a feature. That's what I like about... There's one thing that's missing about Donington, for example. Donington is my track that is literally 10 miles from where I live. And there's one glaring feature that they missed from the landscape around it, and it's so easy for them to have put in, and that's the power station. There's a big coal-fired power station on the doorstep. You've got the airport, which is next door. The planes are coming in to land there.
The track temperature is falling.
But the power station is such a distinctive landmark of the area, and they should have put it in. Oh, so Corsair, they did it. Obviously, that's a modded track, but they made sure it's there.
Is that smart?
Actually, there's a mod as well. Always bugs me when I come over here. You come over down through the old hairpin and come up over the crest, you expect to see the power station, and it's not there. Around this area is one of the biggest landmarks going. Doesn't sound like much of a landmark, but it's one of the biggest ones in Europe. Oh, yeah, bugger. Got away with that. Okay. Oh, 15. Well.
What style I raced?
Where's the Masters this week? Summit Point, isn't it? Is it Summit Point, or is that where the Toyotas are?
I will tell you in a second. They are at No, Toyotas are at the circuit, the Nerves Mini course.
Mini course, the new French one. I need to buy that actually. This league I'm racing on. They're racing it this season.
I've looked at the track. I will keep it. No. You can have it.
I've only ever driven it virtually once, and that was in Formula 1 97 or 98 on PlayStation back in the day. And then it kind of disappeared off the calendar.
I'm blind or what? I cannot find the Mazdas.
Global Mazda. Every hour. Should be starting one in a minute.
Oh, yeah, Summit Point.
Thought so.
Summit Point, yes.
So that's really annoying actually, because Anthony needs to do one more Toyota race, and he has to do it to pass his license. He might have to do another. He might have to do a Mazda C-Class race. That's the production car cup, isn't it?
That's D-Class.
Is it D? Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. He has to do one more D-Class.
Yeah, they're at Motorsport Arena.
Oh, that's another paid track as well. Fucking hell. This is what he gets for fucking around.
Ha ha.
It was funny actually, because he forgot his email address and he was logging in at mine the other day on Sunday. He missed the first Toyota race as well because he couldn't remember his bloody email. Well, he put the wrong email address in.
Only one thing that has to be said. Damasio.
Yep.
P5. That was a 159.72.
Oh.
Say that was.
The advanced Mazdas are at Imola.
That's C-Class though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't race that one. Oh shit.
Oh, but I've earned a lot of safety rating from there.
But Imola?
And no, on the Advanced Mazda Cup.
It's because they're longer races, isn't it, as well?
It's not that hard. It's not that hard of a race either.
No. What is it?
It doesn't matter what track either.
It's only 25 minutes, is it, or 30 minutes a race?
35.
35. That's a good distance. That's a good distance.
Production Cup, I think, is 25, and then this is 30. It's either 20 or 25. I can't remember.
What other D-Class cars ones are there that are use free content? I don't think there is there? Well, the Toyota's in a production car cup, isn't it? That's in... No, you can't even use that because it's a track again. You need a free track, basically.
A free track and free car?
Yeah, which I don't think there is this week in D-Class. I don't think there is. I think you might have to bite the bullet here. All he had to do was 4 races in it. He might have done. He might have done 4 races. I don't think he has though.
New fastest
check it.
Pike 158.81.
Bad lap this one was.
P9.
I think
the
the chances to get like the most safety rating would be bite the bullet, get the GT class. Yeah.
GT4s?
The GT4s at Daytona.
Yeah. He's got to buy the track anyway. So that might not be a bad shout actually for GT4's Daytona this week. Is it an NPR? Oh, but no, actually, it doesn't show up for you either because you're C license.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it should be. If it's a D-Class race, it should be.
It was when I was in it.
Yeah, if it's D-Class, you should be in it.
I think they're all NPR.
Anything, as long as it's a D road course, and your D license, yeah, that's what you got to do. So long, it should be fine. I nearly forgot about that when I was telling him which way he needs to do stuff. I was like, oh shit, no, you actually need to race a D-class car in a D-class event. You can't just farm the Mazdas. You've actually got to do a different event. You can still use Mazdas in a different track, but do keeping it as close to free as possible. So there's not much of an outlay. Who we qualified? 11th. Eesh.
That's the end of the session. P11.
Not through that.
It's time to join the grid.
It's time to join the grid. 17 cars, 18, 19, 20 anymore? 20. Okay. And now I've got one.
When next GT4 race comes up, I'm doing it. Because I missed it last night. By 30 seconds.
Ouch. I've got one button on my Stream Deck which just clears all my tyres and fuel and stuff. It keeps a fast repair on. Clears it all in one go. Alright, we're starting 11th. It's going to be an interesting split, this one is. Down to 1.6 up to 4.3. Yeah. So on higher than 4.3. 2.8 behind me. 3.9 just ahead. 3.3. One more car. I think we're good to go.
The track temp is 33. The air temp is 26 Celsius. 15 minutes. You really need to get on with it. P11.
Ooh,
green, green, green.
What the fuck are you doing? What a shit start that was. Wow.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Back of that so hard.
Hold your line. Clear right. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
For fuck's sake.
On your left. Still there. Hold your
Don't need to
line.
race so hard, Kev. Don't need to race too hard.
You're on the right. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
There's an incident in Zone 5. It looks like what?
Right side. Hold your line.
Yellow flag.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
I look crazy.
Clear right. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold
I
your
don't
line.
know what happened there, but we managed to
Hold your line. Clear
jump
right.
up really loads of places in a couple of corners.
A 130 miles an hour around Daytona feels slow.
Oh, tell me about it. You hit about 157 in the draft. Oh my god, they're going 3 wide up here. Oh, there's gonna be a big accident up here. I can see it. I can see it. It's like watching an oval race unfold with people going wiggling around.
I'm really thinking about doing Chicagoland in the Xfinity just to get my safety rating back up.
P9.
Because after doing 4
Simmons,
Talladega
down the
races, my oval safety rating is a 1.50.
Yeah, mine's on a bit of a
On your right. Hold your line.
car crash.
Still there.
Race. Oh, I don't.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Now,
Hold your line.
this is a battle of a race.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Give me the clear. Give me the clear. Give me the clear.
Still there. Clear right.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, how many cars are here? 6, 7?
Sector 1 time's okay.
How?
Because that wasn't a corner cut. This is crazy. This is a bonkers race already. We're treating it like a 15-minute sprint race.
Whoa. No wonder your stream looks like somebody pooped on it.
What's that?
I had it at 480.
Oof.
On your right, hold your line.
Oh my god, this is not going to end well. I can see it, can't see this happening. Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna race, I just
On your
gotta
left,
watch this.
hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
8th place. That was a 1:59.91.
On your right, hold your line. Clear right, car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Fucking hell, where is he? He's somewhere, isn't he?
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Car right. Hold your line. Still there.
This is bonkers.
Still there. Hold your line.
Concentration needs to be high.
Hold your line.
I know he's still there.
Clear right.
Shh.
He's still there by a twat hair.
Oh, that was close, that was, wasn't it?
Oh!
Okay, Kev. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
Certainly get me ready for Daytona. In terms of traffic.
Find the gap. They're quicker than us through turn 1.
God, they're weaving all over the place.
And to warm up their tires and spin themselves
Sector 2
out.
time is
because
good.
Why not? Ooh, Formula V at Orange Park. That'll be fun. Nah.
Well, try Alton Park.
Yep.
That'll be it. Oren, that'll be right.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Yeah, that's what we could do. A couple
Hold
of
your
Formula
line.
V races.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
You need to find a 10th in Sector 3.
Fucking hell, that's dangerous.
And why is it that those they lock up so easy?
Which one's the Formula V's?
Yeah.
Don't know. I've only driven it once, didn't like it.
I've definitely not heard any good reviews about them.
Some people love them. It's about car. I think it's more about car control, isn't it? It's a good learner car.
Ooh.
It's more the if you're into your
The gap in front is increased.
open wheel racing, that's what you want to start off doing. If you're doing your tin tops, yeah, it is. It is. If you're into your tin tops, then you go with Mazdas and stuff like that.
I want to try and get my dirt stuff up, but I'm scared.
I'm not going to try it.
'Cause after the crap show that I've seen for Oval, no thank you.
Okay, Kev. Halfway home.
Oh, they're touching in front. Don't touch for that, people.
Your Sector 2 time is quick.
Wasn't an off track, you utter scumbag.
Warned about track limits. You're wasting time behind this guy. Get your elbows out and get round him.
I'm fucking drying, Jimbo. So you can start with this blue Audi. Got a massive arse on it.
This bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
They all do. Need to stop doing squats and you can get past it.
Oh, close the door. Fucking hell, boys.
Sorry, Thomas.
Right side, still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear right. Left side.
Oh my god.
Still there. Clear all.
Fucking hell. What is going on? This is absolute madness. This is one of the best races of the season. It's one of the cleanest races as well.
0 incidents, I'm guessing.
I got one for a slight off track, but didn't penalise anything for it.
Sector 1 is
Oh, God.
0.6 off the pace.
Big switcheroo attempt that was.
Oh! I might have to go back and rewatch that last race to see what the heck happened.
Which one?
Right side. Hold your
That-
line. Still there. Hold your line.
One of those
Still
two
there.
guys were going
Hold
at
your
it.
line.
Oh, I didn't see what happened, to be honest, mate.
Line. Clear right.
I didn't have that. Just,
Okay, Kev, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
On your right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
that was the shallowest angle I've ever taken that through there. Got Luke's in this race.
Alright, Kev.
Missed him a few times.
5 minutes left. P7, Sector 1 is 2.6 off the pace. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
Car left. Clear left.
You utter scumbag.
Still there. Clear left.
That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing.
I
Incident
just
in
realized
turn
I
one.
had my
Looks like
cookie,
it's
my cookie
Gutierrez.
clicker.
You what, sorry?
I just have cookie clicker running in the background of Google,
Cookie clicker?
and why not?
What's a cookie clicker?
Huh?
What's a cookie clicker?
You've never heard of it?
No.
You just click a cookie.
The gap in front is now
And you
0.7.
I expect
cookies.
I expect Cookie Monster to come out of somewhere, to be honest. Got punted out of the way by that guy in front of me.
Okay, Kev, you've used half your...
We're in 9th, okay. I can live with 9th. Got 5x now, because the guy swatted me.
The gap to Kraus behind is now 2.7 seconds. Alright, Kev, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, pit lane. What happened to him? That's the guy who hit me. Haha. Hope we give him a...
P8. Sector 3 times okay.
Back up to 8th. Shame there's not more splits on this track this week. I think I'll have a pretty competitive week if I wasn't in top split every single race.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
We're on plus 38 on iRacing. I'll take that. Coming for you, Junior. I'm coming for you. Good run there.
I want to race, but I don't know what the heck to race.
Get yourself on Daytona and the touring cars, pal. Shh. Fucking good fun around here, these are.
Side, hold your line.
The racing's so close.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Well done, Kev. Good pass. Eyes front. 7th position. One more to go. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 1 is 1.3.
I like doing those to get free wins.
Sector 2 is 0.6.
I have rookie that's
10th off the pace in Sector 3.
spins me.
Problem is that there's no penalties, was there, for that race as such?
Nope. No penalties, no cautions, no nothing.
It was a 7th. I'll take that.
Wow. That ain't happening.
You're a second off in Sector 1.
I'll be back.
No worries.
On your right. Clear right.
Uh-huh. Tried his luck, but didn't get it. There we go. 7th place in the bag.
In turn 1. 7th position. There's the finish. Good drive.
Whew. What a race. What a race that was. That was absolutely batshit crazy. There was so much going on in that one, it was ridiculous. So what lap did you pick up on? What lap did you... This one. Look at this one. This was close. Lost the place, gained the place.
Returned.
Okay?
I returned.
Sounds. Just watching one of his bonkers laps that everyone was just shopping places right in the centre. Absolutely mad one that was. That's probably one of the best races I've ever raced in, actually, for touring cars. With just sheer on-track action going on everywhere.
I'm guessing this is your last race.
Yes. I know when to end on a good thing. Never get past there, my friend. Moist. It's a bit moist. If it wasn't for a little tap, I think we could have sneaked 6th place out of that race, maybe. But... moist. Moist. It was a good overtake into the bus stop, actually, that was. That was a good defence. That was a good defence into the bus stop. Overtake and then a defend into it. From the same guy. Yeah. Is that where we got our back end nibbled? Was that one there? I wasn't paying attention then. Yeah, it was. I think I might have spun it actually a little bit earlier. Nope, he just nibbled me. Oh. Shh. Bloody good race that was, I'll take that. Daytona, TCR. Times. Oh, I have got some telemetry stuff actually that I've managed to dig out. Not say live, but it's something you can compare to if you need to. For anything. It's called Garage 61. You can sign up to it on there and just download a little free desktop app that just sits in the background and uploads all your telemetry onto that page.
I'll give it a look. What is it? Garage 61?
Yeah.
Game disconnected. Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, man, that's bonkers. Okay, so we lost a little bit of safety rating. Whoa, we had 5 incident points and the loss was 11. Jesus. That's harsh.
Oh. Ow.
Ow. I say, I only 5 incident points as well. Fuck. Oh well, it was worth it. It was a good race. Excuse me.
Is there a weird looking Formula 1 car on the front of it?
I don't know, actually. It's a good question. I mean, it's garage61.net. Yes. Did you say it's a weird looking Formula 1 car? Bloody
Yeah.
hell. That's a McLaren. Oh god,
How am I supposed
MP4.
to tell the difference? They all look the same.
No, that's a 1990s or 89 one. In the top right, click on Go to App, and it'll take you straight there. That's a Macca, that is. That's a daddy. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Did you hear the sad news yesterday?
It was this morning we had over here with the Ken Block.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it wasn't a good day for American sports yesterday, was it? I heard.
No, it was not.
Poor people.
Wow.
Doing well. Just wowing, just in general. Oh, just poor, for everyone involved, man. That's just fuck. I mean, we've had a few things like that in football over here, and strangely not much in rugby, but in football over here, there's been a few instances where people have had stuff like that happen on pitch, and so on and so forth. So it's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. I mean, I saw the Damar Hamlin one. So Twitter this morning. It was so innocuous. I mean, it was a regulation tackle. The guy gets up and all of a sudden he's on the floor. I'm like, fuck, what? You know?
He got hit in the chest.
Yeah, bit by shoulder, but that's a regular contact. That's just a normal kind of collision. You know? I mean, you You watch rugby over here. I mean no padding, no padding is a lot more high, a lot more physical and longer in terms of how often they have impacts. Probably arguably more dangerous because they don't wear anything to protect them really, apart from gum shields. And that kind of contact is a regular kind of contact at speed and high impact and high energy. But that was just you'd expect someone not to have that kind of thing, but that's some kind of heart contusion potentially. Obviously cut to the heart or bleeding to the heart or something like that. So not ideal. Bless him. Oh. I conked off that one. That was a knackering race. That was. Well, positive. We're back above 2,000 night rating tonight. We had a very positive night in the rig. I think we started off at 1870 tonight. Smashed it. I think the first race we lost some as well. Did we lose some? It was
a snowmobile accident.
For Ken Block, yeah.
And it says the snowmobile ended and landed on top of Block. The sheriff's office said, "Oh, that's blah."
It's quite a common accident with snowmobiles as well. I think that is, by all accounts. It's one of the things that can just rear up and bite. There's a famous guy, wasn't there? God, I've forgotten his name. He was an X Games guy who was a specialist in snow events, and he had a similar kind of accident where he was doing a trick on it. Not Ken Block was probably doing a trick, but somebody was doing a trick and in a big event landed on him, hurt his back, and he was fine on the day. Then he got up and got back to hospital for the check up and stuff. But a couple of days later, he died from his injuries because there was just something else that happened or something like that. Can't remember what the guy's name there. That was about 10 years ago. That was a snowmobile accident. And the heavy old things they are. It's like, I think they're heavier than a bike when you come off them.
They're definitely heavy, I know that.
Oh, I might have to go look at the championship standings after that one. Because that was... What did we actually do? First fixed race, we came in... Yeah, no, 1940 probably when the evening started. 1940 we had a good IMSA race, didn't we, yesterday? So 45 points in the first fixed. When the Open we came 5th, when the other fixed we came 7th. Nice.
No, this is done. Now what?
That's literally it. Make an account on the website if you haven't made an account.
I've got the telemetry agent up.
Yeah, as long as you logged into their website and you got an account on there, that's pretty much it. To be honest, it just records in the background. It starts automatically when the PC starts, but to be honest, I didn't notice it running. I forgot about it. I just see that automatically activating my telemetry overlay on the iRacing screen, and it'll just record all your telemetry and stuff like that. So we can compare mine and yours together and things like that over time. Particular tracks, for example, the BMW on Daytona, and do that. So it's pretty good. I think it's a free VRS without the analysis that VRS offers you. You have to analyze it yourself.
I know the VRS that I have is free.
Oh, that's right. No, but they have a free app, don't they? I forgot that.
I had it. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. I should go practice that.
Practice that?
BMW.
I'm not doing it tonight. Chance to do that. Right, let's have a look at the standings. This is the race results. So I was running pretty high up in my division from last week. Oh, I'm second. I'm second in my division. In the fixed one. Yeah, look at that. So that's not helping me out on that particular page. There we go. Oh, look at that. You can see that one. Make it bigger. Plus. There we go. Second place in the division. Moist. I'm not going for it this season. I want to hammer it. I think I really want the touring cars. Moist. There we go. It's got full moist. That's in the fixed. The Open, which was a better race for us. What do you reckon? Oh, he's third. He's top 2 and top 3. That's what we're talking about. It probably won't last that long until everyone else gets on the track and does all laps. But there's still a few people there. I'll take that. I will take that very nicely. No wins this season. I'm not going to win, which is really annoying. Not that I expect to get a win, but had 11 wins last season in the whole year, well, whole 2022 iRacing year. It was more than all of my previous years. No, the same as all of my last 3 years combined. That was my best year ever. That was. There's a race starts and race starts, yeah. There's a race starts and positions and everything else. It was a moist year.
Yep.
Poles yet? No. Poles? No. 17 poles last year. Nice.
Wow.
What?
17 poles?
Last year, yeah. That in 2022, yeah. 11 wins.
Cray cray.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Oh, crazy.
And in the previous 3 years, they only had 12 poles. So, yeah, that's not bad. Career doubling statistics in 1 year. That's not bad, is it? Sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, right. Let's have a quick look at IMSA. I don't know about running IMSA at the moment. IMSA Racing Series. Go. 123rd out of 816 in that car. Yeah, not quite as good though.
I'm gonna ask.
What?
In the top right corner, the FPS/network display.
I don't have mine on. I don't have mine on, to be honest.
Never mind.
I don't have mine on for donkeys. Is your F really high, or is it low?
It's not even showing it.
I don't worry about it.
It's only showing the L and Q, and then when I'm in the car, it's F, L, Q, and F.
LQ is your internet latency or something, isn't it? I think F is your frames, your frame render. Not frames per second, but how quickly it's
frequency.
I think it's your frequency of your frames loading. So in terms of how is it trying to render too many when it's actually rendering, or is it rendering not enough? We got capacity on it, I think. But it's been a long time since I ever looked at it. I used to have it on there all the time, but then I kind of got, well, why am I bothered with that? Because it doesn't matter. If it's lagging, then it's just lagging. Ooh. Shit happens. So for me, I know my processor is getting a bit old and probably needs updating at some point. But
what kind of processor do you have?
3700X. It's a 8-core, 16-thread. But it's not the fastest single-core processor. It's good. It was great for photo editing and playing more intensive games. I mean, I can batter out massive frames per second on games that are really more intensive in iRacing. But because iRacing is more processor-driven, that's my slight bot. I've got a slight bottleneck with it because it's not a fast single-core processor. So I need something that's a little bit juicier now. I think I've got 64 gig of memory in my system. But obviously, it barely gets touched. So unless I'm doing some kind of serious editing.
I'm about to have 32.
32 has to be the norm these days, I think. But you never need to. 32 is probably more people ever need. You never be 60 unless you're doing intensive work like photo editing and video editing and 64 gig is what you need, but anything less than that is more
And
than
you've
enough.
just got the outrageous.
You got to do what, outrageous?
You have the outrageous.
Yeah, because I do photo and video editing as well. Away from that, so it's quite intensive RAM software that you need to have that for that purpose. If I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't need it. Because when I got this unit, it was only a 32 gig, and I put 64 gig in after a year, just because I wanted a bit more juice in it.
Oh, is it a pre-built?
It was one I won in a competition, so yes. So it's had a few modifications over the last few years. It's had a new GPU, which is on a warranty replacement anyway, but new GPU and a new RAM, so a new cooling. So next year, maybe this year, might be the motherboard and processor. I wouldn't mind going to the latest gen, so.
I think that's 10th.
I'll stick with AMD, I think. Like a 580X 3D or something they're calling it.
Unless I go to a new motherboard, I won't be able to go to AMD. I don't think either that or I won't ever be able to go to AMD.
Any processor I get now, if it's a new one, I'll have to get a new motherboard.
Because you can go from AMD to Intel. You can't go from Intel to AMD.
I don't think you can go AMD to Intel. I know the motherboard won't. That's the one I've got my eye on. This one here on the screen. It's called AMD Ryzen 7 580X 3D. Everyone's been raving about this one. I have no idea. What is it? It is something stupidly cost 440 quid.
I guess the coding and the AMD chip can read the Intel stuff, the Intel coding, but the Intel coding can't read the AMD coding.
Potentially. I don't know enough about them, to be honest. This is what I've got my eye on for the next one. So, apparently it's really good. It's really a lot of people on sim racing using it, so it's got good single core speed, apparently. The actual stats on the website about this are bizarre. Learn more. I just want to learn more. There we go. 3.4 gig. Is that it? 3.4 gig? Oh, 4.4. 4.5 gigahertz base boost, which is what I'll run it on. Yeah, 105 watts. Not that it's that much, but you run 4 channel, depending on the RAM. DDR4. DDR5's coming out soon, so properly.
I think it's already out.
I think it's already out. I just feel like that's that, but actually I think that's already out. I think only Intel has DDR5 at the moment, which would be something to look at. But I've already got. I don't need to upgrade my RAM because I've got DDR4 RAM in it, so don't need to worry about that. But it's only 3200 RAM. I don't know. Too complicated sometimes. But this is basically the model up for what I've. Sorry, 2 models up for the one I've got. So there's been like one before this, it was just a 5800. This is now the extra boosty one. So,
now that I'm looking, you can show it to me.
that's good. I thought you already were. This one, the 5800X 3D.
Aww.
It's in stock in Amazon as well. But I do need a new motherboard for it, so.
PC Parts Picker is your best friend.
Don't know if they have a UK website. Still got bloody my Noctua fans in there.
I guess the only way to test it is to
what's it called?
PCPartPicker.com.
Yeah, there's a UK one there. Choose CPU. 5800. We're not doing 500. We're doing the X.
You're gonna have to pick your motherboard first.
Do you?
Yep.
I thought you were going to tell me what motherboard's compatible with it. That's cheap. Yeah.
Or if you pick your motherboard first, it'll tell you what fits in yours.
Okay.
So I mean, like the chances of that one fitting in yours might be slim.
I need to change the motherboard. It's only a DDR3 rail, not DDR4.
Oh.
It's again, which is another reason for the bottleneck I've got, and I do need to upgrade that because it is, lagging behind a little bit of while. Just the perk of older equipment, isn't it? Really? Well, not perk, but and that for shits and giggles. And it's in stock somewhere. Don't do that. That's not as easy as I thought it would be to use. No, don't do that. Motherboard. This is the thing. It's the thing I don't know is when I'm looking at motherboards. Is like, what do I actually put in there? AM4 sockets.
One of the buddies over in my other Discord, ATS Discord, he worked on computers for 30+ years. If you want me to hook you up with
maybe.
him.
I'm not in a rush anytime soon. I haven't got the money at the moment, so. You got the ASOS ROG strips that sound pretty meaty. ATX 128GB Max DDR5. It's ready for AMD to have DDR5. And I think AMD do have an AMD DDR5 chip, but I think it's the even more higher spec ones. I want to say. I'll have a look at that. Ryzen. There we go. I want to say it's a 9000 series. 9,000, what do they call it? Oh, I don't know. 5.3 gigahertz, bloody hell. See, that looks meaty, isn't it? You think, okay, that sounds good. 8-core, AMD Ryzen 9, 7900X. Yeah, that's the latest ones are bastardly big. If that makes sense. Bastardly big. So, about 400 quid still, actually, so. This is 8-core, 16 threads, 4.5 gig base clock, 5.4 gigahertz. That would rip iRacing to pieces. Absolutely.
There's my the CPU and
it supports DDR5.
There's the CPU and CPU cooler I'm getting.
Oh yeah, you're getting a decent 1070K. That's be really good for iRacing, especially. Yeah, what's your power supply unit in your unit?
I'm upgrading it to 1000 watt. It's a 650 right now.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. So I've got a 1000 watt in mine, which I've had for ages, and I know it doesn't get pushed.
You have a 3070 Ti, right?
3080.
3080.
3080 Ti. So.
Really, once you get into the 30 series, it's all the same. It's technically it isn't, but it is at the same time.
No, I think you're right there. So, there's not a lot of difference between them at all. I obviously it was a warranty replacement for my 2080 Ti, because you don't get that anymore.
Well, my other buddy's in there. He went from a 1050 Ti to a 2060, and then another one of them, he's about to go from a 580 to a 3080.
580, but yeah, sold.
And technically, that 580 is better than that 1050.
Yeah, it's better than 1050. I used to have a 1050. I still do technically. On my spare computer, which is under my desk, I've got a 1050 Ti there, which is what I used to stream on. I used to, when I first started out sim racing, that's what I used up until 2020. So I raced on there on iRacing and other various things, and it performed really, really well. But I streamed off my laptop. I used to stream onto a second computer and streamed off a laptop, which thankfully I don't need to do anymore. Ironically, no, I do that now because I'm using Twitch for my laptop. But yeah, 1050 Ti is a beautiful graphics card. Back in the day, it was very, very capable and still is very, very capable. I can't run obviously iRacing at full spec on it. Never was able to, but you could really tick along at medium settings at 70 to 80 frames per second, no problem on that unit because ironically that computer had a really good processor in it for its age. It was only a quad core, but it was like a 4.5 gigahertz processor or something stupid like that. So it actually was really good. It was kind of an OP processor for the graphics card, so it just kind of went up piece of piss and mashed them. Really, really good. It did play a set of courses called Petitione as well, very briefly. It kind of chugged a little bit on that because that was the limitation of the graphic card. But for 4 gigabytes of RAM of GPU VRAM, that's all you needed. That was all you needed. Assetto Corsa minced it. Absolutely loved Assetto Corsa on it because that's what that was out after Assetto Corsa was released, so it would play it no problem. They were the good old days when games you could play any game you want.
Well, now of course you have to have like the latest and greatest to play most of them.
We're forced. The problem is 10, 12 years ago, you weren't playing high definition as often. People didn't really have high def monitors as frequently. They were still using probably slightly lower def ones. And you weren't used to it. Now, as fidelity's got better, as monitors have got more intensive, more pixels, more resolution, bigger screens, etc. Now it's norm to play 4K for some people. I used to. I have to admit, when I got this unit, it came with a gaming monitor that was a 4K one, and it was about £1,000. Worth £1,000. Monitor. It was a Acer Predator one. Absolute mint, 4K, 144 hertz, overclocked monitor. Loud as fuck. It was a really, really loud one. I ended up selling it, frankly making a profit on it. I paid for some supplies at the beginning of this year. But I remember sitting there going, why am I playing at 4K? I was like, I don't need to be playing at 4K here because it's not worth it. It's, I still use a 4K monitor. The monitor I have above my widescreen, my big one is a 27-inch 4K, but that's good for what it's used for, text and all that kind of stuff, and looking at stuff in detail. But when you're gaming, 1440 is all you'll ever need for fidelity and clarity and all that stuff. So,
because I have my TV set up as my second monitor for right now until I get a different one that's like better, not a small screen. And if I just look straight at the mirror in the other, because they're both the same background. So if I'm just staring at the second monitor, and if I just look straight, I can see the difference between a 1920 by 1080 and a 1440.
Between the 1080 and 4040, the difference is marked. I accidentally was playing a game in 1080 the other day, and I was like, why does this look so fuzzy as fuck? I was like, this is doing me head in, this is. And then I realised why, because I had actually turned the graphics settings up. For some reason, it actually would detect it as being a 4040. But the difference is marked between a 1080 and 1440, but you don't notice the difference as much between a 1440 and a 4K. Bizarrely. You notice it on high definition, the HDR range of colours and things like that, but you don't often play that, and a lot of things aren't supported for it in currently. So realistically, you're not going to need it, whenever you ever need it, to be honest, because who needs high dynamic range when your eyes are just good? Your limitation is your eyes currently. So yeah, it's a funny. I wouldn't go back to 4K as a primary monitor.
I wouldn't go back to 1080, or would I not go back to flat screen?
It's funny because I've got 3 monitors at work, and they're all 1080s. Obviously, I don't use them for gaming on, but I get there, I go to work, and I look at it and go, God, these are only 1080. And you can see the text and stuff because of the range, the distance I sit between the monitors and how I'm working and why I'm at home. I go, you really notice it, but I don't notice it between the 4K. And I've got 1440 and 4K side by side, or next to each other when I'm working normally at home. So there's no major benefit to it, apart from extra processing power required, extra energy usage to do it. And I'm kind of glad I don't have that old monitor anymore, because as good as it looked on certain stuff, I mean, it was great for photo editing, video editing, things like that, and fine details, but even that, you're at the level where you're pixel counting for the sake of looking for pixels. So, which there's no point doing that. Yeah. Crazy. Anyway, I want to get off my soapbox and rant about 4K, because it's not necessary. I love a bit of 4K. I love a bit of 4K goodness.
You could do for something fun at Dollar Dash.
Who?
Man.
Is that all legacy based? I mean, you can do it for fun, actually, saying that, yeah, you can't do thingy, can you? The focus is get him onto C license, get him to see. I think what I might do is I might get him to buy GT4 car and Daytona. So at least we can do GT4 challenges.
Because I did NPR. I did 4 last season when I was in D class. I was so close to leveling up before the season ended, but then it all got taken away because of some idiot that wrecked me in the very last race that I did. But I went from like 2.4, I went up to like 3.
Yeah, we've got to get into 4. We've got to get to 4, but you can't race Daytona ones. So he's got to hammer it hard. I think if he stays averages around 2 instances per race, which is what he seems to be averaging on a good race, he'll do it in 2 nights. So 4 to 5 races, I reckon.
What we aim for is 0.
If he gets a 0, he'll be close. He'll be close to doing it in 4 races, I reckon. But it's a bit touch and go. He's on 286 on D. A key race, a good race now will get him over the 3, which will give him a 0.4 boost. Then he's around clean race territory to do it, and then maybe 2 longer races like the GT4. They're 20 minutes, aren't they? Slightly better for him. So yeah, GT4 fixed. Are they every 2 hours? They are every 2 hours on the even hour. Okay, so that'll be a 8:30 start on Sunday. No, on Thursday. We're going to do a race, finish that, and then do that. Okay, yeah, it could work. You can alternate it between that and a Mazda, potentially. Cool.
You ain't turning, you ain't earning.
Exactly.
Or if you ain't turning, you ain't gaining.
He's a project in person at the moment.
We're talking about the wheels, not the actual car spinning.
Wheels? His wheels, yeah. He's got to keep his wheels turning. The good thing is, and I've got to push him, I've got to keep pushing him on this, and I hope he's listening to this, because Lindsay offered to buy him, or Elro offered to buy him a rig as a belated Christmas present. I would like to take that hand and bite it. Just do it. Get it set up in your place. Get racing on it. Because as you said, I've even got a wheel and a thing to borrow and lend him as well. I can lend him pedals. The only thing I'm a bit cautious about is lending him my pedals, because they're not load cells, and he's been practicing on load cells, which are mine. So I'll say invest in a pair of load cell pedals.
I know I highly recommend the TLCM. A lot
of people do, yeah.
There's a special plug that you can plug it straight into your computer.
Yeah, that's all we need. I mean, I would recommend. I mean, I've never used them, but a lot of people do recommend them as well as good pedals just to mash around. As long as a load cell, I think that's all it matters. So, should be right.
The only thing I can complain about is there's a tiny screw on the bottom that over the constant pressure of just pushing on it and pushing on it and pushing on it, you have to screw that screw to get the brake pedal back tight.
Oh, yeah, that's normal maintenance, isn't it? It's what you expect to do with stuff that is going for a lot of action, a lot of pressure, a lot of force. I mean, I have to do little bits and bobs of mine where I just have to tighten stuff up and just make sure they're clean. And while you're there, you do it. It's all in one go. So that's sim racing there. Make sure your rig's tightened up. Make sure your screws are tightened up on your wheel and stuff before you crank it. Because I've had that before. Where I've had something loose and I ignored it. I thought, that's all right. It's a little shake, a little bit of vibration on the wheel, just moving forward slightly. As I've been racing, I've seen the bolt come off, and the whole thing's like, oh my god, I'm now on 2 screws, and the other one's going to get loose because more pressure's being applied to that. And it literally did. You see him just getting looser and looser. And at one point, I'm having to push the wheel onto the hub just to keep it on. Instead of it, and every time I moved it back, the wheel moved forward towards me. I'm like, oh my god, this is going to get messy. So,
I only have 2 screws on mine.
2? Oh, put 3 on there.
There's only 2 slots.
Really? Jesus.
Yep. I hate it.
Oh, man, that would scare me. That would. There's not enough points of pressure.
It terrifies me. And one of the I can't remember if it was the left or the right one that came loose. I was going around a turn and it just went. The right side just pulled. I was like, "Ooh, let's not do that again."
That would be.
And after the race, I just tightened it until I couldn't tighten it no more.
I wouldn't be too confident with that myself either. Eesh. Eesh. Not good, not good. Right, I'm going to go to bed, or shall I build Optimus Prime? That's it for tomorrow. So yeah. Right, I'm going to log off, mate. I'm going to mute you on Discord, unfortunately, or actually might be.
Well, I'm going on to the other channel, so.
I'm going to try something actually, because it might actually just get me with my stream deck. Should be handy. So yep, take it easy, Jace. I will catch you Thursday night if you're around. Well, actually, I'm not streaming Thursday, streaming Friday.
You're changing it up on me, aren't you?
I've got the league thing starting on Friday, so I'm going to stream that. Anthony's in the rig on Thursday, so I won't get a chance to stream on Thursday because he's here. But I thought, I'll move the stream to Friday so I can do the league, first league stream. So.
You should accidentally push the button on him.
I did threaten it the other day. So we might do. We might see on the first race coast and see how we go from there, really. So you never know. Stay tuned. Right, fella. I'll catch you later. Take care. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Oh, it does get me out of that. Brilliant. Lovely. I just discovered my stream deck can enter and leave a room on Discord. Even better. Right, folks, that is it for me. Thank you for watching iRacing tonight with me on Just Another Sim Racer. What a night we had. Cracking races, cracking close racing all around Daytona, which bodes well for 24 hours in a couple of weeks. Yeah, we're back above 2,000 iRacing. We've got good safety racing in the bag. And we're racing top split, and we're very competitive. Pretty happy how that goes. So, thank you for watching again. Thanks for taking part. Thanks for contributing. If you're happy with how you like this performance or not, just drop a like and comment, or subscribe on whatever you fancy in iRacing. On YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, be sure to do it on Twitch as well. Thank you all. See you all soon. As you probably heard, the stream will be on Friday night, definitely. Where we'll be streaming the Simulation Racing League Media Night Touring Car League event. See you then. Take care. Bye-bye.